Hi guys, I'm Lucy, and if you're new to my page, I make videos on spirituality and mental health. And in this video, I'm going to talk about Wednesday Addams as one of my autistic headcanons and the traits that she exhibits. Oh, and disclaimer, autism is a spectrum, meaning that even if you have the exact same disorder as someone else, it is still going to look differently for you because each person is an individual. And all mental disorders fall under a spectrum. Not to mention that the person could have comorbid disorders alongside it. One of her autistic traits would be her need to be alone, tied obviously to her superiority complex as well as her fear of rejection. And it can also be tied to her experiencing sensory overload. Sensory overload is when you receive too much information regarding your senses, such as sense of smell, hearing, taste, touch, etc. Another one are her special interests. So special interests are found in many mental disorders, except that autistic people approach them very differently. They're a way for us to make sense of the world around us. Wednesday's special interests would be famous writers, such as Edgar Allan Poe, the occult, anything esoteric, anything creepy, such as death. For instance, whenever she narrates, she often references her favorite authors like Edgar Allan Poe. And when she's talking to someone, she really does sound like she's writing a book or a play or a poem. And her special interest regarding death. So since I was a kid, I've always been fascinated by death. It was also one of my special interests. And I think that one of the reasons is because I was very aggravated with sensory overload and it was never accommodated. So I enjoyed anything that would numb me down, that would make me feel dead. And as morbid as it sounds, it's my experience. And I did find it to be very comforting, as Wednesday finds it pleasant as well. She has a very strict routine about writing her book, like she mentioned in season 1. In season 2, lots of people confront her about her needing to be in control all the time. Because that way, if you're in control, you can kind of predict what's going to happen, as autistic people fear the unpredictable, often leading to wanting to have control over others, like her wanting to control Tyler, because that would make her feel powerful, and feeling powerful can provide people with a sense of safety. Another autistic trait is having a flat, monotone voice, which can actually be found in many other disorders, not just autism. But yeah, we tend to be very flat and monotone, or at least have a cantilena. A cantilena would sound like this: da-da-da-da-da, 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 like you don't really change your tone of voice. And over the years, I've been masking and trying to give my voice more color, and people still tell me that I'm flat when I talk. They have recorded me, played it back to me to help me, and I still don't hear it. I don't. And it's probably one of the reasons as to why we struggle with sarcasm and social cues. Another one, missing social cues. For example, in season 1, 2 guys are flirting with her and she does not realize it, like she's not picking up on the social cues, not really, it just goes over her head. Unless they say the actual words, I like you, I have feelings for you. Another trait is that she is entitled. It was actually addressed on the show that she is very arrogant. Autistics are not likely to respect authorities. We always think that we are in the right and everyone else is wrong. Yeah. It's very difficult for us to actually see others' perspectives. Also, autistics tend to be LGBTQ+. And I think that Wednesday would fall under the asexual and aromantic umbrella. So asexual means little to no sexual attraction, while aromantic means little to no romantic attraction. Yeah, I think that Wednesday would be more gray romantic or demi-romantic. She's not really interested in relationships, barely friendships, but she does develop feelings for people after a while, so that's why I think that she might be gray or demi. And those are all the autistic traits that I could find in Wednesday. If I missed any, let me know down below. And I do believe that Wednesday probably does have other mental disorders comorbing autism. It's just, I don't want to say what they are because I don't have those disorders and I just don't want to spread misinformation. But overall, I think that she is a great autistic representation. And I love that they did not make autism her entire personality. They often do that with TV shows where the mental disorder is canon, where the character is just boiled down to their disorder and they have no personality outside of that. I just don't like it. It falls really flat for me. And I think that a lot of this comes from desperately wanting to portray a fictional character correctly. And I understand why, like, you want to give a proper, realistic representation, but the thing is, it's fiction. It cannot be realistic. I also used to think, oh no, like, it's not a realistic portrayal, so it's not good. Guys, it's fiction. It's unrealistic. It's meant to be unrealistic. And I say this as someone who is currently writing a book with an autistic protagonist. It is not easy, believe me. The writers, when they are writing a mental disorder, they're probably doing the best that they can. So it's either a super accurate, down to a T, realistic portrayal, or a great, entertaining fictional stories. Like, choose. And yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Blessed be, and bye.